Yeah, that's good out there. That's what I'm talking about! 1 mile at that pace. Oh, here we go. It is still there. All right, you ready for it? Ready? See it? Bikes are better. I think, is this cheese sauce? Why can't I taste that? I think it's cheese. Oh my God. But you know that trip that I was just on, you know, speaking of the hamburger one where I was in California, you know, I was out there on business. Is this cheese sauce right here?
Yeah.
Okay. Man, that's pretty freaking good. I keep losing track of what I'm saying here. Oh, the California trip. When I was out there, right now where I'm headed is I'm going to go under the highway, the freeway here, and then head over to old Route 66 to head into the canyon. Shit. Damn it, I didn't really notice that. Sorry about that. I kind of left the house in a hurry and didn't even think about it, so I'll fix it up here when I get to the top of this climb. I'm sitting here watching the video on my iPhone and didn't even notice. Good golly. You can sit down now, go. Go, 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 go. You see what the sign says we're doing? Slow down, slow down. Says we're doing 29 right now, yeah. You probably got it. Ah.
All you're getting for Valentine's Day.
Alrighty. I accept.
the doghouse is busy too. Ooh la la.
Power Karma but said, switching to live scene. Scene successfully switched to live.
Hello? Just oh shit. I mean I do that.
We outside.
We are outside, yes. Indeed. It's gonna warm up. Really nice today. Right now I feel perfectly dressed with a thermal base layer, but in the next hour it's probably going to be a bit too warm. We will see. I'm not too worried about it.
Tank 64 degrees already. Looks great, enjoy.
Yeah, for sure. horse is bullying the other horse around.
How is that trip planning coming along, Power Karma?
It's planned. Set in stone. Flights booked, hotels booked. Haven't planned all the activities yet, but got some semi-plans already. I've got to call my sister, make sure she knows I'm coming so I could try to spend one day with her. Bike Curious mentioned maybe getting together, going out for a drink or meeting up on the live stream. That, again, nothing's concrete there. But we are definitely starting out the week by spending 3 days in Vegas. I haven't booked a poolside cabana yet because pool season's closed, so you can't even book a cabana yet. So I probably ought to get in and check soon. So get a reservation in. Yeah, looking forward to it. Okay, y'all, I think this is where I think I'm going to detour. Do something a little different on stream today. Instead of doing the same old, same old.
Spring break may very well open up pool season. It is nice something.
Yeah, I'm not sure when the official Vegas pool season is. I'm sure it's probably centered around that. But I'm not too worried about it. I'm pretty sure I will be able to find a day, whether it's well, it definitely won't be Wednesday because that's when we go in. Hold on a sec, y'all. I'm gonna quickly turn my little flashing red lights on since I'm gonna be in the traffic. But we have like either Thursday or Friday that I could book the cabana. So either day will work. Oh, this is nice. This is freshly paved. Because we do fly out Saturday to San Francisco. So we'll be in by afternoon time. On Saturday. And we don't leave there till Tuesday morning. So we actually will have a lot of time to do something Saturday evening, all day Sunday, all day Monday, and then head on out. Oh, this is really nice how they repaved this. See a very clear, distinct line on the bike lane. It's smooth compared to what it used to be.
Sorry, stepped away for a second. You said you go to SF Saturday?
Saturday afternoon, yes. We'll be Saturday. I think somewhere around 2 o'clock. So it's kind of late afternoon. So we probably won't do much that day other than just get in and get to a hotel, go do a little exploring and some dinner, I'm sure. So our real big days will be Sunday and Monday, as far as getting out, seeing things that I haven't seen before. I've never been on Golden Gate Bridge. We might do a ferry ride. Well, I don't know the neighborhood. I want to say that Bike Curious, when I mentioned the area, I think he called it Mission District. I could be wrong. I'll put it like this. It wasn't far away from, like, I don't know, maybe 10-minute walk to Fisherman's Wharf. If that helps kind of like pinpoint. I can't think of the name of the hotel right now because I looked at so many.
Ferries are amazing. I suggest grabbing a bike all across the bridge. Catch the ferry from Sausalito back into city.
Okay, all right. I like that. Because we're definitely going to do that. We're definitely going to rent some bikes and, the city bikes. Definitely ride around. That is definitely on the agenda.
I recommended the Alcatraz tour if you can get tickets and do not leaving anything in plain view sight. San Francisco needs go to the city and target rental cars in case you get a rental.
Oh, no rental cars. If we go anywhere, it'll be Uber from the airport. I don't know that I necessarily want to go to Alcatraz, but I definitely want to see Alcatraz, if that makes sense.
Flint said, I strongly encourage you to visit Golden Gate Park and Twin Peaks also.
Twin Peaks, the restaurant? Oh, okay. I was like, hey, I might enjoy Twin Peaks. My lady might not enjoy it so much. Okay. All right, well, you're giving me some ideas because, like I said, we don't really have actual concrete plans on anything. When we travel like this, we don't really like to be like locked into a schedule either. We just like to let things happen, Hence the reason why, anyway, struggling up this hill, even on an e-bike. So yes and no. Let me clarify that. God. Let me catch my breath. So the way I look at it is, I'm not going on vacation with like any primary focus of like it's a streaming trip, but I am going to bring streaming gear. Now I'm on the fence of like what gear I bring just yet, you know, because what I don't want to do is do like I normally do, and I just have like tons and tons and tons of gear on me. So I don't know that I'm gonna bring the Bella box, but I might, you know, just bring the Bella box. But what I'm thinking is just go lightweight. So one phone holder, my iPhone 17 Pro with the Moblin app, and one modem. So, because generally with two cellulars, that stream is just fine. But then a part of me says, well, since I'm going to bring a modem, you might as well just bring two, excuse me, bring the Bella box and the Pocket 3, and I can make that just as lightweight, you know, simple lightweight backpack for the day. I'm still kind of weighing my options, but yeah, I will be doing some streaming, but it won't be the focus, if that makes sense. Like, I can't go to Vegas without doing some streaming, you know, especially on the night that, you know, my wife and I, we do our usual walk in the evening, just kind of enjoying the Vegas Strip and the Vegas lights. I've never been to San Francisco, so oh, that actually sounds really cool. I would rather do a heli than a seaplane. I don't know if they have those. I just realized I went by my daughter's house back there. Out of Mill Valley and Yellow Beaver. Well, you guys are throwing some names at me, so I definitely have some. Like I said, I haven't really looked at venues yet, just because I knew I had time. All I did was make sure to go in, lock in flights and hotels. All right, definitely have to put some stuff on the list. One reason why I need to do the ferry.
Wish chat had photos LOL. Docadale said, I've never taken off from the water like that, so it was a cool experience.
So one reason why I need to do a ferry is we need to test the ladies' sea legs. That's one reason why we didn't book the 3-day cruise. Is it 3-day or 4-day? 3-day or 4-day cruise down to Mexico, is because she wasn't sure how she would handle a cruise. That sounds actually pretty cool. Sorry for the snot rockets, everybody. It's starting to bug me. Oh, who do we got here on the YouTube chat? Give me just a minute so I can look down. Looks like Joe something. He says, hey, mate, how's it going? I see you there on the YouTube chat. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to San Francisco just because it's new to me. Vegas is easy, it's a breeze, you know. Speaking of which, by the way, my wife and I have been talking. You know, we took a break from kind of vacations in general. Like last year, we spent more time camping than vacation, which, you know, is vacation, but, you know, we didn't like go anywhere. But bottom line is I lost my status with M Life, my gold status. So we're going to try to get it back. Yeah, I want to get my gold status back, so I've upgraded my M Life credit card, my black credit card, to Iconic credit card, so I can like really stack up points. And when we get there, I'm gonna go into one of the hotels that I frequent. There's several hotels I frequent when we're there. Talk to one of the hostess and see if they will give me my gold status back without like having to jump all through the hoops and everything. Is there ways to, where are you headed, Joe? I'm going a little different. I'm actually heading west towards the volcanoes. I'm gonna wrap around the volcanoes, come through Central Avenue, Route 66, drop down into the city and kind of do a big loop around Albuquerque is kind of the plan today. But yeah, so I'm gonna try to get gold status back, because there's a lot of perks that come with maintaining status at a property, you know, from, you know, no resort fees, of which, if you don't know, resort fees are ridiculous in Vegas now. Free parking if we ever drive there. Meals, comp nights. In fact, this stay, I think 2 of the 3 nights are comped.
M-Life, this is limited to MGM?
Yes, M Life is all the properties under MGM. So it's a lot of them. It's like Park, MGM Grand, Luxor, Mandalay, Excalibur, New York, Bellagio, the Signature Suites. And then there's a specific credit card that's tied to M Life, which I use for everything.
You're planning to go Vegas sometime soon. I mostly use my credit card points to pay for rooms.
Yeah.
Drinks would be nice.
Well, let's see here. What do they have besides Vegas? Do they have property? Yeah, there are other properties in other states. I don't know if that's what you're asking, but you know, it's not like a vast variety, like all over, like many cities. But I do like the M Life card because you get like $1 point for just all your spend, and I use it for everything: medical bills, my cellular bills, anything that I can use to pay for it. Gas and groceries are 2 times the points, so I use it for that. And then when you're in Vegas, it's 3 times the points, but now I've upgraded to the Iconic credit card, so it's 6 times points in Vegas now. It's not really a great card if you was actually watching some videos and they were reviewing different credit cards and points and systems, stuff like that. The M Life card is more like a lifestyle card if you're like loyal to the MGM brand, which I am. It's not great if you like going like other places, like, you know, like how we're bolting on San Francisco to this trip. Well, I'm going to get points from it because I'm using the credit card, but it doesn't really benefit like discounts and things like that for other things, you know. But I have other means of discounts, you know. Like all my hotel points, you know, anytime I do a business trip with work, those points accumulate to my personal one. So I can also get like discounts on rooms with, you know, Holiday and Marriott and stuff. Wow, they finally paved this too. Look at this. Wow, this is nice. So I imagine all those very hard cuts in the path here hopefully are all gone. 10:39 a.m. in Australia. Oh no, Joe WQ, you're talking about 10:39 here in my time zone. Oh, coming up.
Doggedale said, Chase had a spend bonus recently of 150k points for spending 3k in 6 months. I used the card to pay our mortgage, others bills, food and gas, etc. too.
How did you get it to pay your mortgage? I wish I could pay my mortgage with my card. Some banks won't actually let you set that up in auto pay. Man, if I could pay my mortgage with my M Life card, shit, I'd be set for the year. I'd be fucking.
Doggedale said, our mortgage company uses an online portal.
Oh, okay. Yeah, man, if I could pay my mortgage with a credit card,
Jorge said, half the fee.
I would be, you know, beyond I don't know what's after gold. I think it's diamond or platinum status. Hell yeah. But I can't figure out how to pay my mortgage with my credit card. I mean, it would almost be worth a percentage fee. Hello. It would be worth a fee if if I could have that on my bill, because I'm going to switch. You know, I have multiple cellular plans since I live stream so much. And at one point I switched them all back to a debit card just for that extra discount. But now that I'm gonna kind of go back to committing. I get a new sub from Joe Wig, okay, on YouTube. I think you're saying you're subbed me. Yeah, I'm gonna switch all the cellular plans back to my M Life card. I was talking to my wife. I think it's worth sacrificing the discount to stack up more points. Oh, 5:45 in Australia. I got you. Okay. Is that PM or AM? Like, man, this path is so much nicer now that all the deep ruts. This path used to have all these sort of cross diagonal splits that just were, man, just they were just horrible. I'll tell you what, y'all, I'm gonna turn around briefly so y'all can see what the city looks like from up here. Let me just quickly turn around. Hang on a second, y'all. So you can see how the city drops down in a big valley, and then it goes up the other side, up to the foothills and into the mountains.
Dmitry Kupryanov said, "Look at that weather."
I know, Dimitri, look at it. I'm out in shorts.
Flitmore said, "What airport is out to your 11 o'clock?" Dmitry Kupryanov
Albuquerque
said,
Airport.
"Throw snowball."
No snowballs. There is snow though.
Said, "Oh, snowball."
I don't see any snow in the Sandia Mountains from here. I'm not saying that there isn't any snow in there. I know if I was to travel north and you could see the north side of the mountain, you'd probably see all the snow up there. But what I could see way out in the distance, which you probably can't see, the Santa Fe Mountains, there's a shit ton of snow way out. I mean, that's nearly 70 miles away there, and you could still see all the snow, snow caps on the mountain. And whoever asked about the airport, I don't know if you heard me, that's Albuquerque International. I think it's international, but it's Albuquerque Airport. We're going to be coming down, so what's going to happen is when I turn around, you'll see all these volcanoes here. They're dormant. They're not live. They're not active. We're going to wrap around these volcanoes, head south, dropped into Albuquerque down on Route 66.
No, that is double eagle.
Oh, you mean up here this way? Yeah. Yep. Up this way. Double Eagle Airport. We'll be going right by it.
Flitmore said, "Real-time IRL map?"
Okay, yeah. Okay, I didn't know you were. I thought for somehow you saw the planes flying way out over there. And then I think about that. Well, that's actually 2 o'clock. So you meant like over here.
Flitmore said, "I just like real-time IRL map layers very much."
Yeah, my buddy was, my good friend, some of you know him, Rat Mania, the raging gamer. If y'all haven't seen when I game on my YouTube channel, Rat Mania, he's the ultimate game rager. He sent me the text the other day. He says, "You should run this app when you're writing." And I'm like, dude, how many of my streams have you actually paid attention to? I do run that app.
Dog said, "I'm still just a rat in a cage." Flitmore said, "Likewise, Dmitry Kupryanov." Flitmore said, "Despite all my rage."
Oh boy. Hello. Boy, this path is so much nicer now that they repaved it.
Darkadale said, "Flitmore."
I don't see any snow caps on the Los Alamos mountains. I know there's got to be snow up there still, but the Santa Fe Mountains, though, you could clearly see there's a lot of snow out that way. Man, now you got me thinking about paying my mortgage with that credit card. I wish I could figure that out. That would put me in platinum status if I could, like, every year without. I would maintain gold, no problem, and could probably reach platinum level, which would just increase my comps in Vegas. Now, we do like Vegas, y'all, I'll tell you that. We used to vacation there at least 3 times a year, other than that break that we took the last year and a half or so. But we were talking about, it's like, you know, it's quick. We can get there in a 1-hour flight.
How much is gold status?
I think it's like 70,000 points.
How much do you have to spend?
I'm not 100% sure, but I would say it was close to 35,000 a year on the credit card. But like I said, I paid a lot. Whatever bills I could pay on that card, I would pay on that card. And I would use it for my business expenses as well. What also helped is that anytime I would do a work, you know, like for my actual company, my job, my real job, I would pay my trips with that card, and then the company would reimburse me, and I would pay the card. That also helped a lot. They frown on that now. They want me to actually use the company travel card. I'm like, ugh. Sometimes I'll just act like, oh, I forgot the card on this trip, so I had to use my personal card. Works about every other trip, but not every one. Get a little slap on the wrist, but hell, $2,000-$3,000 trip is $2,000-$3,000 trip. That's a lot of points. Well, I'm starting to feel that this thermal base layer is probably a bit too much, but I think we'll be all right though. I don't think it'll be a problem. I think it's just going to get warmer though in the next hour. Oh, okay. Here we go.
Flipborbo said, are you going outside today, Dimitri? Kapriyanov, how is the conditions in the Six Eyes?
You know, Dimitri, I was watching a stream last night. There was some gal, she was streaming some of the same areas you were in the other day. She was like the architect, the Toronto architect or something like that. She was at those same little things where you scream into the little holes, walking all around Toronto at night. She ain't afraid. Oh, look at this. They finally...
Docadale said, 30K isn't bad. Hell, I spent 7K in fuel last year and earned $500 back, 7% return, not bad, but not good either.
Yeah. It's amazing when you... Man, I can't believe they finally fixed that where you don't have to walk through. It's amazing when you use a credit card to pay for a lot of stuff, especially when the credit card does a good job of categorizing your expenses for you, which is why I like the M-Life card, because it makes it easy to do my taxes. It's amazing what you spend in a year when you use your card to do everything, you know? I mean, between all the medical, I mean, gosh, man, I can't believe like what I spend in medical now that I'm an old fart. Always going to doctors, labs. I like that it categorizes like hotel, auto repair. It categorizes meal. Here's the airport for, it was Fly that asked about it. This is the airport.
Docadale said, as I get older, I too like the old man things like credit cards categorizing for me so I don't have to.
Right? All right, it's a little more windier up here than down there in the valley.
sound LOL.
Oh, you're going by the sound, huh? If you come here at the right time, the military, there's another one. Can't tell if that one's landing or taking off. The military will usually do touch and goes on this runway. Always interesting to see. Oh yeah, that one's taking off. Ah, okay. What's the one behind me? Ah, I see, I see. Oh man. Let's see here. 80% battery. Actually not too bad for as far as we are and coming up that steep hill. And we're riding this is level 5, so we're up a good amount. I'm not going I got the pace up, let's put it like that. I want to cover some ground today and not work too hard. I just really wanted to get, excuse me, really wanted to get out and just have a chill day. Ah. Trying to figure out something on my leg. Feels like it's biting me, but there's nothing on my leg. Who do we have out here? Who else is crazy enough to ride way out here? Hello. And they're dumping trash out there. Why do they gotta dump trash out here just instead of going to the dump?
Dimitri Kupriyanov said, dump cost money.
Not that much. I mean, every time in fact, I need to go to the dump, my back of my truck is full of trash and junk right now. It only cost me $7, and it's like within the city, like close to the Bloom Fiesta Park, well, on the other side of the freeway. There's what do you call it? It's not the dump, but it's where you drive there to dump stuff, and then they put trucks that takes it out to the dump. Reclamation site, I don't know if that's the correct term or not, but it cost me $7 for a truckload. At least I think it's $7. It used to be like $5 many years ago. I don't know whether stay a gear down and just a gear up and spin easier. I'm just gonna spin.
I despise people who dump their trash on the side of the road.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's just fucking lazy. Well, I don't even know if lazy is the term, right? I mean, because they obviously had enough about them to put it in their truck. And there are several of those sites around the city so that you don't have to drive way out to the dump. Whoa. I don't know why. It's more scary when somebody's changing lanes coming at you versus them coming behind you. I don't know. I think people are willing to dump on the side of the road probably have no qualms about abusing animals. How about that? Is that too broad of an assumption? Yeah, I cleaned out my carport yesterday. There was a bunch of junk and trash that's been accumulating, and a couple of weekends ago.
Almost saw our creator there. That was scary looking even for me sitting back.
No shit, right? It scares me more thinking about a car coming at me changing lanes versus a car that's coming behind me that I can't see. What was I saying? Oh, I was cleaning my carport. A few weeks ago, we had to change a toilet, one of the toilets in the house. And so that was sitting out in the carport with a lot of other stuff. And so I was going to go out live streaming yesterday. I was like, you know what? Nope, I'm going to be a big boy, stay home, and completely clean out the carport. Like front porch area, washed all the windows down, brushed all the frickin' leaves from all the winter and everything that blew in, and the dirt. power washed all the screens, the windows, all the concrete, got all the trash out of there, got it all fresh and clean till in the next couple of months with all this wind, it's going to blow everything right back in. I can't tell if this Amazon is getting bigger or if it's the same size. It seems bigger. Like, I don't recall this here being part of Amazon. Oh boy, there's more trash on the side of the road there. Look at that. Good grief. I'm not kidding. The dump is literally on the other side of the freeway there and up the road. The main dump. Like, not even a site, the main dump. Ugh. I think it's like, I can't remember if it's, I think it's past the racetrack where we do our bike races. Well, it's actually, you know, a car and motorcycle track, but we often do bike races there. That's where I actually won 2019 New Mexico State Championships up at that race course up there. Once a champion, always a champion. Yeah, I don't know, that building seems new. Oh, it is new. Yeah, I don't think, yeah, because I don't think this road here was there and that building wasn't there. So that building is separate from the big Amazon, the main place, it looks like. I imagine like all the car, maybe, you know, the transit vans and everything probably we pick up there, but over here is where all the trucks and truckloads are. And that building is new. What is that? Good grief, man. They are just building all kinds of shit out here. Let's see if we can figure out what this business is. I don't see any doors on it, so I don't, unless they're all on the other side. It doesn't look like it's a logistics kind of building. There's no names. Nothing. This is true. That is the absolute truth. I think the locals have kind of like thrown in the towel to, you know, Amazon's. Like, you know, like I try to buy local as well if I can, but sometimes it's just, you know how much more convenient it is to just know that the shit will be at your door the next day or even the same day in some cases? You know, I never even had to start up my truck and get out and go, even though Walgreens is probably less than 2 miles from my house. I could have got my watch battery for my Fossil watch from Walgreens, but I ordered it online, which I still can't replace because for whatever reason, I can't spin the back case off my watch. I've tried 2 different, the back of the case tools. And I tried the little flat one with the 2 pins. I can't get enough torque on it, so I tried the little 3-pin one with the little handle. I can. Wow. This is the Freightliner dealer I used to work at. It used to be called Albuquerque Freightliner back in the day. I don't know what it's called nowadays. I think I worked here from, I don't know, like 2001 to 2004 maybe, at this dealer, Freightliner dealer. I remember one Saturday, we couldn't go to work. This whole area was taped off, and there was literally a dead body at the gate entrance, like right there. Like somebody got murdered, stabbed to death, like right in front of the gate. And so all my employees were here. We couldn't go to work. So we ended up going down to the Fly J, get some breakfast. We came back up here and just had to sit on the side of the road till they would let us in. There was a truck at the gate too that apparently, you know, the usual is that they get towed in and then they get left there at the gate, you know, in the morning. But apparently the driver was in that truck and waiting for us to show up. And he witnessed like the whole, well, didn't witness, he heard. No, it was actually, so the driver in the truck, the driver actually heard the whole scuffle. So he just kind of like locked himself down in the truck and didn't like know what was going on. There was yelling and screaming going on, and yeah, the dude got stabbed to death, like right next to that guy's truck. So even the driver was taken into custody. We saw him get put in cuffs and taken, so he was, maybe he wasn't put in cuffs, maybe that was a little extreme, but he was definitely taken for questioning. But he ended up, he had nothing to do with it. All right, here we go, everybody. Route 66, historic Route 66. I'm dropping down into Albuquerque. It's probably one of my favorite roads.
Darkadale said, what are the gas prices in Albuquerque for regular fuel?
Good question. I don't know. I haven't bought gas in a while. I do need to fill up my truck, but I literally just don't go anywhere. We should see a gas price sign here soon, though. We just passed by one up there. Yeah. Well, hopefully there's a true wage compensation for that. I don't believe that, but I do know that salaries and wages can tend to be a bit higher to compensate for that, but I don't think everyone necessarily gets the benefit of that, right? I don't have two anymore. I have only one employee in California, but there's like a slight, I don't remember the exact percentage, but like each state has a specific salary calculation based on the living wages there, but in California is the highest one of all my employees. And not only that, I have to do additional HR training just for my California employees. It's like, what the fuck? I don't care if you sexually harass someone or not. I'd love to be sexually harassed. Easy there, buddy. Jeez. Oh. Here's another one. Oh man, you smell the tacos. Woo, doggy. These freaking fruit stands. Oh my God. El Primo Barbacoa. Oh, hell yeah. Oh. You just gotta make sure to throw your clothes in the laundry, get all the glitter off, right? And don't let the ladies see the glitter on your nose. That does sound good. Although I gotta watch the calories, y'all. I'm like, I'm keeping an eye on the calories today. Damn it! Now I'm gonna start thinking about a cinnamon roll, a hot, buttery cinnamon roll that I just want to like spread it wide open and just like. I just want to take a nice, moist, buttery, soft cinnamon roll, split it open, and just like put my nose deep in it and just like inhale the sweet, musky scent. We are talking about a cinnamon roll, right? That's where that sign is. I was always wondering, I keep seeing pictures of that thing and now I found it. Hang on, Joe. We're turning around. Come on. Oh my God. Route 66 Flats. Sorry, y'all. Detour. I had to see this because, believe it or not, this here keeps appearing in my TikTok, Instagrams, everything, and I found it. Here it is. There you go. I would have never thought it was this far up. I would have thought that it would have been a little bit more down there where the Route 66, where they started the whole decoration and everything for Route 66. So, y'all, let me do a quick camera pole check. You are sharp today.
Dodgeville said, "Well, getting a little handsy there."
Haven't been in this area in a while. Let's see what's new. My office is close by here. Well, where I used to have my office. When I used to go to an office, it actually had an office. Oh man, I don't know. You know how much I love working on my own shit. The issue is like, I think it's like great content. Like I get more hits on YouTube for that stuff than all the other stupid stuff that I do. But it just takes, it makes the projects longer when you are taking time to like film it, everything else. Please, dude. Why don't I remember a light here? This light is new. At least it seems like it's new. Or maybe I've just never got a red light there before. Wow, it looks like my old accountant is still in business. Mr. Gilbert Sanchez. I think he was trying to run for an office not too long ago. One of our public offices. City district, I think. Oh, man. All right, we're gonna get lights the rest of the way down, aren't we? Boy, it is warm now. Definitely feel it. This base layer is definitely a bit much. Oh, great. Got a car in the bike lane. It's just great. Hey, you can't park there. Oh, what is with all the traffic down here today? Jeez, dude. Good, great. Oh, I see. There's a blinking light over here. That's what's got everything all disrupted. Well, that's going to make it not fun for everybody else, not me. Easy peasy. Yeah, I knew. It's got to be a police hovercraft out in the water. Oh. Fickle? How dare you? Call me fickle. Oh boy. Settle down, buddy. Settle down. And there are a lot of people on the bikes today. This may not be a good idea to be on this path today. We're going to give it a go though. We're going to give it a go. So they fixed all these bumps. Oh, they fixed that one. That's nice. Yeah, we may have to get off this path. There's just way too many people. Too many.
First hour Karma said, go over to Rio Grande.
Yeah, I'll probably head over to Rio Grande.
Wow, you good on that bike, dude. That's great.
Come around you here.
Thanks.
I don't know, maybe we'll stay on the path. I kind of want to stay on the path. It's not so bad now that we got all the kids and everybody out of the way.
First hour Karma said, just wait.
Oh.
Power Karma said, are you heading home or going further?
No, I'll probably head home. Yeah, I'm a bit tired already. I'd like to go longer, but that would require me needing to eat, use the bathroom. Definitely have plenty of battery, like only a 70% battery. I can definitely go a lot longer. The other thing is I'm a little bit warm too because I got a thermal base layer on under here. I mean, it's still like okay. I'm not uncomfortable, but it is a little warm. It feels nice though because it's one of the compression ones, so it's like holding all the extra goodies in. Makes me feel like 7 pounds of bacon instead of 10 pounds of bacon stuffed in a 5-pound package. Yeah, it's loading. It's loading.
Here's Power Karma said, maybe walk with the dogs later, yeah?
Yeah, I might be up for that. Let me see how my day goes. I feel better today than I did yesterday, so. Yesterday, after doing the driveway, all I could think about was just sitting down. Like literally, I just showered. I just needed to sit down. I didn't want to move. Oh. Well, you can definitely feel when you get in a little bit of shade, it's definitely cooler. And this is just a little bit of shade, and I just feel the temperature drop. Holy smokes. Traffic.
There's power gone to set. Okay, I'll see you now.
All right.
There's power gone to set. Love you.
Love you.
There's power gone to set. Thanks.
Oh boy. How long was our ride today? 2 hours live streaming. Not too bad of a ride. What I don't know is the mileage. Is there anybody in any of the chats, YouTube, Twitch? Give me a mileage check from the screen, the bottom right corner. That car was there when I started my ride. All right, everybody. I know that there's a lot of people around the stream anymore, but I might still go ahead and read out. So, thanks again, everybody, for joining me for another bicycle ride live stream. Oh. Hope you all enjoy the rest of your day.